A symbol of the final decades of the Cold War, the B-1 Lancer is widely regarded as an iconic aircraft. This exceptional plane could sneak past enemy radar at night and fly as low as 200 feet through the mountains. Over 12,000 missions have been completed in Syria, Libya, Afghanistan, and Iraq. The plane is still useful now after all these years. At one point, President Jimmy Carter, who believed the bomber would be too expensive, cancelled the project to build the B-1. Nevertheless, the B-1, or the Bone, as it is commonly known, may be phased out of service by 2036. Until then, its speed, agility, and innovative weapon system continue to astound. It was in 1964 that the United States Air Force unveiled the Advanced Manned Strategic Aircraft Program, a reworked take on an earlier program. Although the Boeing B-52 Strider Fortress excelled as a strategic bomber, it was incapable of flying at low altitudes. The program became fixated on the concept of a low-altitude, high-speed bomber that would have the payload and range of the V-52 and the speed of the Convair B-58 Hustler. However, Defense Secretary Robert McNamara preferred upgrading the B-52 instead of investing in a new, expensive fleet of bombers, so the project was largely shelved. It was revived in 1969 due to the United States General Plan for Nuclear War. The B-1 designation was made in April of that year, and the RFP wasn't released until the following spring. 240 B-1, as with an IOC of 1979, were developed by North American Rockwell. Rockwell's design took into account large variable sweep wings, which gave the plane a lot of lift at takeoff and very little drag at high speeds. Lightweight high-strength titanium was used for the fuselage and wings to enable a Mach 0.85 cruise at a low altitude. On December 23, 1974, the first B-1, a prototype, took to the air. After Soviet pilot Viktor Belenko defected to the West in his MiG-25 Foxbat, the legitimacy of the program was called into question almost immediately. The B-1 as utility became murky after it was learned that his planes could successfully track and attack low-altitude planes. Uncertainty was further exacerbated by the disclosure that the new MiG-31 Foxhound could target ground-talking penetrators. Air-launched cruise missiles that could be fired past the range of Soviet air defenses were being installed on reliable B-52s at the same time. Former presidential candidate Jimmy Carter once said, quote, "The B-1 bomber is an example of a proposed system which should not be funded and would be wasteful of taxpayers' dollars." After being elected president, Carter scrapped the V-1 program in favor of stealth technology and B-52 enhancements. The ballooning price tag was the primary factor in the decision to scrap the project. Each B-1 cost $100 million and was expected to last no more than 20 years. Nonetheless, under Ronald Reagan's presidency,